In 1991, in the town of Kettle Springs, Missouri, a group of teenagers celebrates a traditional party near the old Bay Pen corn syrup factory. They get drunk, smoke, and make out, while a girl plays with a music box. That same girl tells a boy to follow her into the cornfield too. But when the boy follows, he finds her covered in blood, warning him to run. The boy runs but is attacked by a clown, and this is how the story begins.
What the fuck?
Welcome to Random Recaps. In this video, I'm going to recap the movie.
In the present, Quinn Maybrook and her father Glenn moved to Kettle Springs, where Glenn has taken a new job as the town doctor. They move into a house with no signal, it's dirty, and there's a dead animal in the chimney. The next day, as Quinn heads to school, their neighbor Rust shows up to welcome her and walk with her. On the way to school, she notices how depressing the town is. The students in her class play a prank on the teacher to post on YouTube, so, annoyed, he takes it out on Quinn for being late and punishes her.
You know what? Detention for you.
What?
Along with the pranksters, Janet, Ronnie, Tucker, Matt, and Cole, the mayor's son and great-grandson of the man who invented Bay Pen corn syrup. They show her the horror parody videos they make with Frendo, the Bay Pen corn syrup mascot. Later, she goes to lunch with her father, but their relationship is tense after the death of Quinn's mother, Samantha. There, they meet the town sheriff, Dunn, who tells them about a fire at a nearby factory. The group notices Quinn at the restaurant, and she joins them to steal beer. Well, they didn't actually steal it, they paid. Later, they gather to vape and drink around a bonfire, where Quinn mentions the sheriff told her about a fire at the Bay Pen factory. Though the town believes they caused it, Cole says they were at the factory that night, but didn't start the fire. The official conclusion was faulty wiring, but they think someone tried to frame them. Taking advantage of Quinn being new, the friends prank her, making her believe the clown is going to kill them.
Wait, it's not.
Hey man, that's not cool.
Cole and Quinn stay talking, and she tells him about her mother's death, while he shares about his younger sister's death at a dam when she tried to jump into the water but didn't jump far enough. When he drives her home, Quinn kisses him, but her father interrupts. He argues with his daughter, scolding her for not telling him where she was going, but she yells that she didn't want to move to the town and they only did because he always runs when things get tough. She runs crying to her room, where she gets a group message showing the YouTube video they recorded. While watching, Quinn notices another clown hiding besides Tucker.
Wait a minute.
She asks who the other clown is. As Tucker reads the message, he gets a notification that someone's outside his house. Thinking it's Cole dressed as the clown pulling a prank, Tucker goes outside with his toy gun to find him. He realizes someone entered his house and goes upstairs to surprise them. But he's the one surprised when, after finding a music box, Tucker realizes it's not Cole. The clown puts him in a plastic bag and takes him away. The next day is the Centennial Founders Day Festival, with a town parade to celebrate. There, the group plans another prank video. Cole asks about Tucker, but no one cares, so they go make the video. The video involves Matt, dressed as the clown, juggling bombs, but he ends up setting a float on fire, causing chaos in the parade. The sheriff sees the group at the parade and blames them for everything. By the way, there's a crazy guy in jail saying,
"Never fuck with Frendo."
Later, the sheriff releases them. Glenn grounds his daughter for what happened, though she literally did nothing. She tries to explain, but her father won't listen. After that, Matt's in his garage working out until he finds a music box. And, well, we know what that means. Our pal Frendo's coming to mess him up. Cole wants to take Quinn to a party, and though she says she can't, he insists. So, while her father's asleep, she sneaks out with Cole. On the way to the party, Cole gives her the music box that always appears when the clown attacks.
Isn't that suspicious?
Distracted, They almost hit Rust, who's out hunting, and he warns Quinn to be careful.
Be careful, Quinn.
The party is near the corn syrup factory, where all the town's teens gather. Since they haven't seen Tucker or Matt, the group thinks they're planning a prank. The teens dance and have fun while Quinn takes Cole to the shed too. But he asks to slow down. Quinn leaves, feeling foolish. Janet and Ronnie show up to tell her she's indeed a fool because Cole rejects everyone.
Why are you gay?
The two argue until they hear a scream in the cornfield. A girl named Ginger stumbles out with an arrow in her back. Quinn panics, but Janet and Ronnie think it's a prank by Matt and Tucker. But when they approach Ginger, someone throws Matt's head at them. They still think it's a prank, except Quinn, who checks Ginger's pulse and realizes she's really dead. Realizing it's not a joke, they finally freak out. At that moment, Frendo appears with a crossbow, attacking the teens. Quinn saves Janet, and they try to escape. Rust shows up and helps them. They can't call the police because there's no signal, and they can't drive to town because the clowns slash the tires and remove the car batteries.
We're screwed. Okay, we're screwed.
As they're about to unmask one, more clowns appear. Rust shoots one, and Cole knocks out another. Everyone runs to hide in the shed. Meanwhile, Glenn realizes his daughter snuck out. The clowns try to break in. Rust uses 2 of his 3 remaining bullets, and Cole gets mad, leading to an argument where we learn why Cole always rejects girls.
Oh.
Quinn notices a grate leading to a drainage ditch. Glenn goes looking for his daughter and finds someone broke into his office. While checking, a clown kidnaps him to save another clown who lost a hand. Back with the group, Rust makes an improvised bomb and gives the gun to Cole so they can escape through the drainage ditch while he distracts the clowns. The group runs through the cornfield seeking help. At the road, they see the sheriff's car pass. They try to tell him what's happening, but he refuses to listen, thinking it's another parody video, and arrests Cole.
Why did he only arrest Cole?
Maybe he just hates him. The girls return to the cornfield, looking for a nearby house to ask for help, but a Frendo with a chainsaw and another with a sledgehammer chase them. They try to hide, but the clowns find them. While escaping, Ronnie is attacked with the chainsaw like it's Gears of War. Janet and Quinn reach a nearby house and enter to find a phone. But they find another Frendo dead in an armchair. They hear a phone ringing, but seeing it's older than my grandma, they don't know how to use it. On the wall, they see a bunch of newspapers about unsolved teen murders with their photos. A music box appears, and, well, we know what that means. The Frendo in the armchair wasn't dead and attacks Janet, impaling her with a pitchfork. Quinn pulls it out and impales the clown.
I hate you, Glenn.
Me too.
Meanwhile, Glenn keeps operating on the clown. Well, he's faking it to trick the other Frendo and attack him. Over the walkie-talkie, he hears his daughter killed a Frendo and, knowing her location, rushes to find her. Quinn finds a truck, but doesn't know how to drive. The chainsaw Frendo, the sledgehammer one, and another appear, grabbing her to kidnap her and take her to an old factory. There, she wakes up surrounded by Frendos who unmask, revealing the sheriff, the store clerk, the teacher, and the restaurant waitress as the killers. Led by the mayor with Joker-like complexes. And why do they do this? Well, the boomers like keeping the town's traditions as they are and blame each generation's teens for disrespecting those traditions and giving the town a bad public image.
That's it?
Basically, they're annoyed that the group makes horror videos with the clown.
Bruh.
So, their most logical solution is this. The mayor wants to eliminate even his own son, blaming him for his daughter's death and the factory fire. He plans to make it look like a suicide, but at that moment, Glenn arrives to the rescue. The sheriff tries to shoot Glenn, but Quinn wounds him, deflecting the bullet. The mayor hits Glenn and tries to kill his own son, but first confesses he caused the factory fire. Meanwhile, Quinn hides from the sheriff. He searches for her too. But Quinn wins. The mayor leaves and Glenn tries to help Cole from drowning, but Rust arrives to save him. The four escape and find a car to leave the factory. This time, Glenn teaches his daughter to drive, but another clown appears. Quinn runs him over. Now hold on. We never found out who the one-handed clown was, or this one, or that one. But they were probably other town boomers. A year later, Glenn runs for mayor while his daughter heads to college. Before leaving, Cole and Rust give her a collapsible self-defense baton, just in case. On her way, she finds one of those music boxes in her car, but fearless, throws it out. And this is how the movie ends.